Question number 1, errors. Children generally feels much more confident working in groups. Where is error? What is the subject here? Children. Children is singular or plural? Children is singular or plural? What is the singular for children? Child is singular, children is plural. Okay, plural noun must carry which helping verb? Again, plural helping verb is needed. Okay, now look at this. Children generally feels. So just substitute the pronoun of children into they, and they here is used with the feels. Feels is nothing but V5. Now can we connect they with V5 or he, she, it V5? He, she, it, they are used with the V5, as well as I, we, you and they are used with the V1, right? So what must be your answer here? Children generally feel, that's it. We feel, they feel, that's it. Not feels. Move to 2. Rina has been worked in the same company since 2015 in Chennai. Rena, singular or plural? Singular. Singular is followed by has singular. Again, all the have forms. What are the have forms? Have, has, had. Followed by V3, been, or they are also followed by adjective. Once look at this here. What is given here? Been. And do you remember the rules of been? Be, been, followed by V3 or V4. Once look at this. Been is used with V3. Now if at all B forms in the sense be, been, being. Is, am, or was, were also B forms. If they are followed by V3 and V4, when they are followed by V3, when they are followed by V4? If they are followed by V4, they are nothing but active voices. If they are followed by V3, they are passive voices. Now look at this structure, been plus V3. So they are telling that the statement is in which voice here? Passive voice. Once check whether it is in passive voice or active voice. Reena is doing some action. What she is doing here? She has been worked in the same company, or she has been working in the same company? Has been plus V4. Which tense is that? Do you remember? Present perfect continuous tense. The structure of present perfect continuous tense is subject plus have or has plus been plus V4. That is the structure we need. Look at the continuation. She has been working in the same company. Now do you remember this logic here? Since and for. Where do we use them? In the present perfect continuous tense only. So you can answer with the indicator of this one, or you can answer just with the logic of V4. If you know the tense, you can get the answer. So error comes with the not worked. It is working. Move to 3. Sherlock. This idiom created on this character, movie's character. Have you watched Sherlock Holmes? Yes. The Sherlock Holmes is like a character which is very like talented character. So it is just like, you know, it is like a quick character which can solve the problems. It is just like quick character, does the things very quickly. Sherlock Holmes, in Sherlock Holmes, the major character, the protagonist, doesn't need much time to complete his work. So we need to get that type of meaning in the options. Once you look at the options, that's very obvious. Looks good when one is dressed up. Diffuse tension, reduce somebody's privileges or freedoms. Tell me your answer. We need to get positive word here. Tell me your positive answer. Reduce somebody's privileges or freedom. That means not giving somebody a freedom that they need. Can we use that sentence here? That is negative. Diffuse tension. Diffuse tension is nothing but stopping the tension. Okay, somewhat positive. Look good when one is dressed up. It is not about dressing. What else is remaining? That's very obvious. Obvious in the sense anything that is very clear. So answer must be used between 1 or 3. Which one is more relevant to Sherlock's? Can you tell me? Answer comes with the first one. Move to 4. Flip flop. What is idiom? flip-flop. Write one more idiom there. Sit on the fence. Sit on the fence. What do you mean by sitting on the fence? Yeah? What do you mean by when somebody is sitting on the fence, what does it mean? It is just like undecided way. You don't know which one to choose. గోడ మీద పిల్లి అంటారు తెలుసా? ఆ గోడ మీద పిల్లి అంటే ఏంటి దాని అర్థం? What does it mean? He doesn't know where to go. Like he just like some people are just like in two groups. Do you know? In friendship groups, some people sometimes they spend here, sometimes they spend there. Neither of the groups believe this fellow. They feel like he is carrying some information, just like spy. So that is just like sitting on the fence. Flip-flop comes almost with the same meaning. Flip-flop is nothing but you don't know which one to choose. Which one to choose? Okay. For example, if there are multiple options in front of you, you don't know which one to choose. So that comes with the meaning of flip-flop. Now, can you get the answer here? Prone to empty boasts, very fashionable anyway, to vacillate between two choices. Can you tell me the answer? Vacillate in the sense undecided, flicker, being very doubtful, not to choose particular thing, that is vacillate. Answer comes with 4. Move to 5. The same rule of yesterday's. Change the sentence from direct to indirect. I gave you 2 rules yesterday, do you remember? Where the tense does not change from direct speech to indirect speech. What is the first rule I gave you? Huh? When the reporting verb is in the present form. Present form in the sense say or says. If the reporting verb is in such kind of present form, then the reporting speech tense does not change. Second rule. What is the second rule I gave you? If the reporting speech itself is in the universal, regular or habitual actions, there also the tense does not change. Now look at the first clause. The first clause consists which verb form here? V5. So immediately we should recollect that the tense does not change. Now how many options can we eliminate based on this? Once look at this. Asks V5 asked is, ordered V2, orders V5, orders V5. Tell me answer. Which one? One must be eliminated. What is that? Second one is out, that is V2. All the remaining ones are V5. Now look at the continuation. Bring the file soon. Bring the file soon. Read the first sentence. He asks his servant to bring the file soon. Okay. He orders his servant to bring the file soon. Looks good. He orders his servant bring the file soon. Eliminate one option based on the preposition. Fourth option, it is not used with the 2. Imperative sentence must consist 2. One is 2 plus V1 in positive cases. Another one is, what is another one? Not 2 plus V1. This is in the negative cadre. So there is no 2, there is no not 2. Either of that option is there. Eliminate 2, eliminate 4. Now tell me which one is your answer. The difference between this first and third one is only asks, another one is orders. Now when any sentence is beginning with V1, come here, go there, speak louder, bring that, speak this, do this, don't do this. These are all what? Simple orders. All the sentences that begin with V1 are simple orders. Simple orders fall under the category of imperative sentences. Now tell me, can we go for asking or can we go for orders? We have to go for orders. Ask is used in the case of questions, right? So answer comes with a 3. Move to 6. Fill in the blank. Anand and Khera are dash 6 women ministers in the new cabinet. Out 6 women ministers, between 6 women, among 6 women, one of 6 women. Are we referring to only one or are we referring to 2 people? 2 people. First of all, we cannot use one of. Next one, among and between. What is the difference between among and between? Among is used to refer to the people only 2. 2 people, 2 things, 2 ideas, anything that is 2. Are we referring to only 2 women or more than 2 women? More than 2. So in the case of more than 2, we must only go with the among. So answer comes only with a 3. Move to 7. An important dash of Indian business has been its short-term focus. Merit and virtue. What are they? Merit, virtue. Merit, positive word. Virtue, positive word. Speaks about good standards. Venture. What do you mean venture? Venture has two meanings. One is noun, another one is verb. What do you mean venture? Do you know land ventures? That is venture of noun. Land ventures. Another venture or wander is to just roam unnecessarily. Wander or venture. Again, they are different cases. Next, another one is fault. Here we are speaking about an important. Important is adjective immediately followed by noun. Now we have three nouns here. Eliminate three. Merit, virtue or fault. Tell me your answer. We are speaking about Indian business which has short-term focus, not long-term focus. Now short-term focus can be considered positive or negative. Long-term focus is considered or negative, positive or negative. Long-term focus is positive, short-term focus is negative. That means having only short sightseeing, not having a broad idea. When you have only limited idea, that is nothing but negative. So an important dash of Indian business has been its short-term focus. So what can be used here? Can we go for positive words or negative word? Negative case. Move to 8. The Mediterranean Sea is a sea dash to the Atlantic Ocean, dash by the Mediterranean basin and almost dash enclosed by land. You need to pick such a word which can be used with the two. Now the Mediterranean Sea is a sea dash to Atlantic Ocean. Look at this. Isolated, separate, detached. Can you tell me the meaning of these three words? All of them carry same meaning, synonym. And remember, detached is not followed by two, separate is not followed by two, isolate is also not followed by two, they are followed by from. Only connected is followed by two. So what is your answer? Fourth one. So this sea is connected to Atlantic Ocean. Look at the continuation, 9th. Atlantic Ocean dash by the Mediterranean basin. Agape, free, surrounded, unfenced. Can you tell me your answer? Dash by Mediterranean basin. Agape V1, free V1, surrounded V2 or V3, unfenced is V2 or V3. Can you tell me your answer? Directly V1, V1 are out. Now surrounded by or unfenced by? Do you know fencing? What do you know fencing? Enclosing. Closing is, surrounding is fencing. Unfencing is nothing but freeing something. Not having any borders, not having any closure. So we are speaking about the ocean which is surrounded by Mediterranean basin. Look at the continuation, 10th one. Almost dash enclosed by land. Almost partially enclosed, almost completely enclosed, almost slightly enclosed, almost somewhat enclosed. Can you tell me the odd one out here? What is the odd one out here? Partially, slightly. Both of them are synonyms. And also somewhat carries the same meaning. Somewhat in the sense, little bit. Now what is the different one here? Only completely enclosed by land. Move to 11. The sea has played a dash role in the history of Western civilization. Positive word is needed or negative word is needed? The sea has played some role. Can you eliminate any two options based on A? I want you to eliminate two options. How many options? Second one, fourth one. Why? Why? A is followed by the words which begin with consonant sounds, whereas an is followed by the words which begin with vowel sounds. Whereas additional and insignificant, both of them are vowels. We cannot use them with A. So directly we can eliminate 4 and 2. Now tell me the remaining ones. A minor role, a major role. Central is nothing but major role, important role. Now this C has played a small role or huge role? Huge role. Answer comes with the first one. That's why we are speaking about its importance. Move to 12. Although the Mediterranean Sea is sometimes dash part of the Atlantic Ocean, it is usually referred to as a separate body of water. sometimes dash a part, sometimes forgotten a part, neglected a part, unplanned a part, considered a part. Can you find out the auto note again? See, look at this. Forgotten, neglected, what are they? Synonyms. Neglected and unplanned, again synonyms. What is remaining only? Considered. Sometimes this Mediterranean Sea is considered part of Atlantic Ocean. That is the meaning. Comes with 4. Move to 13. I think I need not to tell you this answer. I think I am saying this almost nearly between 5 to 10 times. This is not the first time. The one who talks while sleeping. Misogamist, somnambulist, monogamist, somniloquist. I gave you one indicator of talking also. What did I tell you? Locky. Locky is nothing but to speak. Locky is nothing but to speak. Now tell me, where is that answer? Loquist. What do you mean by somnambulist? One who walks. Okay, so remember these two words. Locky is nothing but to speak. Okay, and another one which is used with a somnambulist, that is walking. Okay, so talking and walking. So you should remember this word. Next one, what is misogamist? Misogamist and monogamist. What do you mean by monogamist? Only one person marriage. Okay, what do you mean misogamist? One who dislikes marriage. One who dislikes marriage is miss. Miss is negative word. Miss is negative word. M-I-S, not M-I-S-S. Don't take me for wrong. Sir, we are also miss. This is not negative. Okay. Only MIS, miss, is negative. Next, 14. A test in which cells from deceased is nothing but dead. Deceased organs are removed and tested. What type of test where the like different parts of the body organs are removed and tested? Operation, amputation, autopsy, biopsy. What is that? Operation is not that. Operation is not dead one. Operation is something which is alive. Next one, what do you mean by amputation? What do you mean by amputation? Science students. No science students? Of course, if they are, you will tell, no sir, I am not science students. I unnecessarily way to get into trouble with you. Yes? What is amputation? Amputation is nothing but treating injured, broken limbs, broken fingers. That is amputation. Next one, what is autopsy? Autopsy. Postmortem. తర్వాత ఇంకోటి ఏంటి? Biopsy. Bio. Do you know bio? This bio is nothing but testing. Okay. So for example, if anybody dies, they will be taken to the autopsy, and there they take different small particles from different organs, from liver, from heart, and different organs, and they try to test how they are affected before he could die. So that type of testing is called biopsy. Move to 15. Similar word is needed for the word diminished. What do you mean by diminish? Diminish అంటే ఏంటి? Diminish అంటే ఏంటి? Diminish is to decrease. We need similar word here, okay? Now what must be the similar word? Greater, higher, limited, important. Tell me your answer. Directly limited. That is the only negative word, and all the remaining ones can be used as antonyms. Move to 16. Unceremoniously. What do you mean by ceremoniously? Ceremoniously in the sense, in a particular event, in a planned event, up to the point. Okay, unceremoniously in the sense which is not exact time, not a suitable time. So we need to get some similar word which is related to unceremoniously. Which word can you use here? Look at this. Attentively, positive word or negative word? Positive. Abruptly, what do you mean by abruptly? Suddenly, all of a sudden, without any plan. Without any plan. This is negative word. Formally is again positive word. Kindly is also positive word. Ceremoniously can be used with attentively, formally, kindly. But what is given there? Unceremoniously, without any proper formality. Answer comes with 2. Move to 17. Underline will. Change the sentence from active voice to passive voice. Do you remember modal verbs rule? What is the rule of modal verbs? Followed by V1 or B plus V3 or adjective. B plus adjective. This is the rule we have. We use V1 in the case of active voice. We use B plus V3 in the case of passive voice. Now the sentence that we have here is will eat. Will eat is already active voice. So when you change it into passive voice, you should guess for B plus V3. Now tell me your answer. Once look at this. Would be eaten, will be eaten, are being eaten. Another one is were being eaten. How many options shall we eliminate which are not relevant at all? Look at this. Were being eaten, not possible, as well as are being eaten, not possible. Which one can be used only? See, look at this. Will be eaten or would be eaten? Which one is correct? How many of you opted for first one? First option. Okay, how many people opted for second option? Why? Huh? Will changes to will be plus V3. That's it. Will plus V1 changes to will be plus V3. Okay, the people who opted as would be eaten, it is not in this case. It is in the case of speech category. Their will changes to would, that is different. All the present forms changes to past, future also changes to past, even past also remains as past. That is direct and indirect speech case. This is voice case. So will changes to only will be eaten. Answer comes with 2. Move to 18. This is what I always used to tell, these type of sentences. Do you remember? If somebody solves any jumble sentences with the help of punctuations, I immediately change all the first letters into capital. What do you say there? All capitals in the beginning, and immediately put a full stop at the ending of all sentences. Do you see full stop there? After all the sentences, you have full stop. Okay, these are 4 separate sentences. 4 separate sentences. Now you should connect these sentences very carefully. You must be careful here. It is not completely with the case of grammar. We have to go with the meaning, contextual based questions these are. Okay. Now tell me how many options shall we eliminate from the beginning? Why? There is no C in the options in the beginning. Okay, that is the first thing we have to focus. Next one. What can we use in the next point? Yeah, a certain aim will infuse one's life with a new meaning. At some point, an aimless person's goals can be shattered and remain unfulfilled. A man who is aimless will never achieve success in life. Now, which one can be used out of these 3 points? See, first we are speaking about a man who is aimless. Coming to A, what are we speaking about? A certain aim will infuse one's life with a new meaning. If you don't have any aim, then this aimless man will never achieve any success in life. What else we have? Look at C. It is critical to have a workable objective or a goal. It is very important to have some goal. And coming to B, at some point an aimless person's goals can be shattered and remain unfulfilled. Now this is all about goals only. Now which one can be used in the beginning point? That is the point of this sentence here. Tell me your answer. A, B, D. As you can see, one sentence is beginning with B. At some point. Now can we use B in the introduction? At some point in the sense, at some point in the stage, in the stage of life. When we speak about the life only, then we can speak about at some point. Remember, so B is not exactly the beginner. Next, come to A, come to D. Now tell me your answer. Once let us check with AD. Is it possible? A certain aim will infuse one's life with a new meaning. Is that meaningful or not? Somewhat sensible. A man who is aimless. That means if any man who doesn't have any aim, he will never achieve success in life. What is a pair we can make here? One pair that we can make here is AD. How many ADs we have in the sentence? Only second one. That must be your answer. Let us continue. A man who is aimless will never achieve success in life. In life, once look at this combination. Once look at this combination. In life, it is critical. Critical in the sense, what does it mean by critical? Very important to have a workable objective or goal. At some point, an aimless person's goals can be shattered and remain unfulfilled. If you don't have any workable objective or goal, finally your life will be shattered. That is the meaning. So combination one we can connect here, and we can also connect in life to in life combination. So this is how we can pair with AD. Answer absolutely comes with the second one. Move to 19. Next. Yeah. Again, how many options shall we eliminate from the beginning? Here in this case, C is out. Okay, once let us go to A. A is starting with what here? A is starting with it. Can we use it pronoun in the beginning? Not possible. Next one, come to B. People begin drinking just for the sake of it and gradually make it habit. Here it refers to drinking. Here it also refers to drinking. So noun is there already. This is suitable. Come to D. What is there in D? Once it becomes, what becomes? Are you sure here again? No. So which one is possible in the beginning only? B is possible. How many options we have with B? Two options. Now what is common in both of them? BD, BD. Now read the sentence with the combination of BD and tell me, can we connect C in the third place or A in the third place? Read. People begin drinking just for the sake of it and gradually make it habit. Once it in the sense drinking. Once it becomes a habit, once drinking becomes habit, it does not require much to change into an addiction. Once you start some habit, it immediately changes into some addiction. Now this pair is already over. BD, BD is over. Now D can be connected with what? D can be connected with A or C. Tell me your answer. It not only distances the addict from his or her social circuits, but also impacts their productivity badly, or addiction of any kind, including alcoholic addiction, impacts all aspects of an individual life. Once look at this combination, we are speaking about what here in D? Addiction. Where is the continuation here? C. Now you will be impacted with the individual life. So individual life is nothing but it is continued with his or her social life. So pair must be used with one pair is BD, D is connected with C. So where is that answer? Third one. Move to 20. Change the highlighted phrase. The scheme we will be introducing on the school curriculum at the beginning of the next academic year. Once look at this combination, the school will be introducing. Sorry, the scheme will be introducing. Now, where do you find this combination? Can you tell me? Will be plus V4? Yeah? Future continuous case. Future continuous. This is future continuous active voice. Future continuous active voice. Now, can any scheme do any action? That is the point. Can the scheme do any action or anybody does the action to the scheme? That means is the statement must be in the active voice or passive voice? Tell me the answer. People do the action or scheme does the action? People do the action, not scheme, right? Scheme cannot do any action. So in the sense we cannot use V4. Let us eliminate one more option. Which one is out? First one is also out. V4 is out. Your answer must be 2 or 3. Now what is the difference between 2 and 3? On and into. Now read the sentence. The scheme will be introduced on the school curriculum or the scheme will be introduced into the school curriculum. Tell me the answer. On the curriculum or into the curriculum? Some new scheme will be added into the curriculum. Already curriculum is there, something you are adding into it. It is not on the curriculum, it must be into the curriculum. Move to 21. Our first day was spending at the local shops, purchasing all the things that we believed we had brought with us. Once look at the sentence. Underline was spending. Was is used with V4. Tell me whether it is in the active voice case or passive voice case. Was plus V4. Where do you use this was plus V4? Huh? Which tense? Which tense is that? Past continuous tense. This is past continuous tense that is in the active voice. Now tell me the answer. Our first day was spending at the hotel. Can any day spend at the hotel? Can the day do any action? Or people do the action? People do the action. Day cannot do any action, right? So it is not the active voice. Next, once look at the same category. What is there here? Again, was spending. Eliminate these two options. Now your answer must be 1 or 3. Tell me the answer. Our first day was spent on the local shops or in the local shops. Tell me the answer. In the shop or on the shop? In the shops. Answer comes with 3. Move to 22. Antonym of the word witness. Attend, note, ignore, watch. Witness is to notice something. Attend almost comes with the same meaning. Again, note is also synonym, as well as watch is also synonym. Ignore is the only antonym we have. Answer comes with 3. Remaining 3 options are synonyms. Move to 23. Antonym of the word prohibition. Prohibit. Prohibit and meaning and to ban something. Anything that is illegal, it is banned. Constraint, exclusion, injection, permission. Tell me the answer. Constraint. Constraint is to stop, restrict somebody. This comes as synonym. Exclude, exclusion. What do you mean by exclude? To remove. Include is to add. So again, this also comes as synonym. Next, injection and permission. Out of these two, which one can be the antonym here? Prohibit and what do we do? Permit. So answer comes with the permission. Move to 24. Find out the wrongly spelled word. Spelling error. No spelling error word. No spelling error in the sense, find out the word which is correct. Squeaked. Out of these words, which one is correct? Squeak is nothing but like, it is just like shouting, shouting loud, huge alarm, huge cry. That comes with the meaning of squeaked. Which one is the correct spelling? S-Q-U-A-K-E-D, S-Q-U-E-K-E-D, S-K-U-A-W-K-E-D, S-Q-U-A-W-K-E-D. Which one is correct? The last one, squeaked. Squeak is nothing but to shout very loud. Answer comes with 4. Move to 25. Again, correctly spelled word, mythical. The 9-tailed fox is a mythical creature from Japanese culture. What is the correct spelling of mythical? M-I or M-Y? M-Y, not M-I. Okay. Now, next one, C-A-L or C-A-L? C-A-L. So, even not this word. Now, tell me the answer. T-H-I or T-H-Y here? T-H-I. Answer comes with 3. Thank you.